Hello, this is Teacher Julie from Literacy Pittsburgh. How are you? I'm good, thanks. This video is for Teacher Julie's morning class on Monday and Wednesday, and Teacher Katie and Teacher Julie's afternoon class on Monday and Thursday. This video is for our new health story, Carlos is Sick. This video is an introduction to present perfect tense. With present perfect tense, I can use have or has and the past participle. Tense tells me about time, when you do something. Tense tells me when you do an action. I can use past tense to talk about something I did yesterday. I walked in the park yesterday. I can use the everyday tense to talk about something I usually do. I walk in the park every week. I can use future tense to talk about something I will do. I will walk in the park tomorrow. With present perfect tense, there are three main ways that we use it. We can talk about an action in the past. We don't know when the action happened. We can talk about something you did a few times in the past. And we can talk about an action that started in the past and we still do now. Let's look again at the three ways to use present perfect, and let's look at some examples. The first way is to talk about an action in the past, and we don't know when the action happened. Let's look at two sentences. She has traveled to Washington, D.C. He has seen the movie. I don't know when the action happened, but I know the action was in the past. So I can use present perfect to tell about those actions. The second way to use present perfect is to talk about something you did a few times in the past. We have visited New York 2 times. They have built many houses. I can talk about an action I did a few times in the past, and I can use a specific number, like 2. I can talk about an action I did a few times in the past, and I can use a general word, like many. The third way to use present perfect is to talk about an action that started in the past and we still do now. The action continues now. You have lived in Pittsburgh for 1 year. I have taught for 12 years. I still live in Pittsburgh. I still teach. So my action started in the past and I still do the action now. So I use present perfect to talk about that action. Let's look at the difference between past and present perfect. I shopped at Giant Eagle yesterday. Shopped is the past tense. I can say I shopped at Giant Eagle yesterday and use the past tense because I tell you when I shopped. I tell you the action was yesterday and the action is finished. But I can use present perfect in 3 other ways. I can say I have shopped at Giant Eagle. I don't tell you when in the past. I can say I have shopped at Giant Eagle many times. I'm telling you about an action I did a few times in the past. I have shopped at Giant Eagle for 3 years. I'm telling you about an action I started in the past and I still do now. So I started shopping at Giant Eagle 3 years ago. I still shop at Giant Eagle now. Let's take a quick look at the past participle, and we'll talk more about this in class. We usually use everyday and past tenses, like live and lived, visit and visited. With past participle, it stays the same. I lived, I visited. With actions like see, that change from everyday to past. So I see, yesterday I saw. It changes again in the past participle. I have seen. Actions like am, so I am, change in the past. I was. They change again in the past participle. I have been. Let's look at an example. How long have you been in Pittsburgh? I have been in Pittsburgh for 3 years. How long have you taught? I have taught since 2008. How many times have you visited France? I have visited France 2 times. Let's look again at our sentences and see how they change for I and when I talk about another person, like he or she. I have been in Pittsburgh for 3 years. She has been in Pittsburgh for 3 years. I have taught since 2008. He has taught since 2008. I have visited France 2 times. She has visited France 2 times. We are finished with present perfect. We will talk more about present perfect in class. We will talk more about the past participle in class. Our next video will practice asking questions in the present perfect tense and answering in the present perfect tense. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in class. Have a good day.